Hello everyone, thank you for joining us and welcome to Real Estate Newcastle. My name is Brian Savic and this program is being streamed live and brought to you by iReveal TV. Today I'm back with David Caldwell in Broadmeadow at your agency Real Estate, and David is going to be answering that very, very deep question that we all get asked is, how do I actually sell the house? What method do I choose and which one is going to be the best for me? David, thank you very much for joining me again, and thank you for welcoming me back into your agency.
Thanks, Brian. Always welcome here at your agency. You are?
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now, I've decided to sell the house.
Yes.
We'll put it on the market, but obviously, before we do that, we would have discussed, do I go auction, private treaty? There's so many different methods to actually use. Which one do I know is going to be the best for me?
It's a very good question, actually. It's quite confusing. Even working in the real estate industry every day, Brian, consumers probably look at the paper and get quite confused. I know sometimes I get confused with some of the terminology and some of the crazy new ways to sell property, if you like. These days you're seeing, I've lost count, there's auction, obviously the auction guys are pushing the auctions. Offers over is probably the most common thing that we see here locally in the Newcastle area. What else? We've got expressions of interest. And there's some new ones popping up. Previews, a new one that a lot of agents are liking and adopting. Express sale, priority sale, they go on and on. I suppose the best way to explain it, Brian, is agents now realise the importance of probably shortening the sales process. Mm-hmm. So I know with myself, probably 3 to 4 weeks is enough time to sell a property because the market is quite busy, and that is a premium time to sell your property. So what we do is spend a lot of time with our potential vendors and explain how we're going to go about it. It's probably a personal decision. Auction is a good method of sale for sure, but it's very personal. So I let my clients have a lot of input into what they want to do. There's no such thing as an auction property, I don't believe. It's more of an auction situation. So I suppose obviously the best way I've been taught to look at it is if you're transferring or you've got to be moving by a certain date, auction's a good way to move. You can have a set auction day and you can hopefully get it done and then move on. Offers over is probably what we see most commonly in Newcastle. So that's, again, I suppose what the agent, there is a few tricks of the trade, I suppose you'd say. So a lot of agents, if they're wanting around the 500 mark for a property, they might do offers over 480. And what you want to do is probably make your home stand out as being a little bit better value than some of your competition at 500. Then mentally you get more interest in the property, you get more people coming through the door, create more competition is probably what it's designed to do. Instead of the old days with a fixed asking price, whereas there's only one way that price is going to go, in my opinion, is down, normally fairly quickly. If your property stands out and appeals to more buyers as being underpriced very slightly, obviously there's a lot of rules and regulations when doing this. Fair trading and cracking down and having a good look at what agents are doing. But if you're standing out as better value than your competition, 500, if your offer's over 475 for 80, you may well get 525, 530 pretty quickly. So you get a lot more buyers, a lot of people making offers, and the competition, in a busy market, it works very, very well. Preview is another one we're getting great results with. So that takes the pressure off the vendor to price their home, takes the pressure off the agent, to get the price guide right. And we only do, I think we do a nice service. We do a preview for 1 week at the moment. And because of the volume of people, Brian. So we had 80 groups through an open house in Georgetown recently, first day on the market. Didn't even have to price the home. So what I explain to people, we like a preview for 1 week. It's short, it's sharp, based on their feedback. So they have input, the buyers have input. Based on your feedback as a buyer, I'll sit down with the vendor and we'll price the home accordingly. So that's a really great way of going. I don't like a preview that stretches on for 3 months or something, that some people do. But look, a preview for a week works really, really well, and then offers over is probably the most used method by your agency. But yeah, we offer auction campaigns as well. So I don't know if that helps out a little bit, but there's lots out there. It's a personal decision. I'd probably ask your agent to explain the benefits of each selling strategy. That might be the best way to go about it.
Well, there you go. There you go. It's not just auction or overs, I think it's called. Offers over. Offers over. Auctions and offers over. There are obviously a lot more options that you've got out there in regards to choosing the method of sale that you think is going to be the best suited for your sale of your property. And it's obviously something that you need to discuss with your agent at length, and obviously make sure that they cover every single option for you. David, thank you very much for joining me again, and I'll look forward to speaking with you soon.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Pleasure as always.
Thank you all out there, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.